Okay. All right, so I'm live, and I'm just waiting for someone to start watching this. But until then, I'm gonna give you guys an update. Matt had his wisdom tooth removed yesterday. Unfortunately, they did not sedate him, so he was awake the whole time. But good news is I was able to be in the room with him so that he didn't feel quite so nervous. We're currently at a pet sitting job right now, and he is fast asleep next to me. I know it's been a little while since I've uploaded, but a lot's been going on. Our Honda finally died. I'm not a mechanic, so I can't tell you exactly what went wrong, but it did die on us when we had just gotten home after grocery shopping. So although it sucks to have the Honda not working, at least we made it home before it died. Good news is we've already gotten another car. My parents helped us get it. It's a 1998 Oldsmobile Intrigue. Now, if you look up their commercials on YouTube, they're actually pretty cool. And so I'm very happy to have a working car again. Matt is able to do DoorDash again, but we're still waiting on a more permanent job. And his health is doing well. He's just recovering from the wisdom tooth extraction right now. And a funny story is that the prescription they gave him for the pain management doesn't really do much for him. They gave him Tylenol 3, which is basically Tylenol and codeine. And unfortunately for my husband, he has a really strong tolerance for... Okay, technical difficulty. But thankfully, otherwise he's doing well. And we found that our medical cards to have legal cannabis has really been helping with his pain better than the prescription stuff. So it's very fortunate that they legalized it here so he doesn't have to feel the agony right now. And another reason why I haven't been uploading much is because my back problems have gotten worse. I don't know if my scoliosis is worsening or if I'm just doing something wrong, but my back pain level has definitely worsened, and thankfully I have a referral to see a spine specialist on Monday to hopefully figure out why my back is hurting all the time and what I can do about it, besides smoking legal cannabis. It does help with the pain, and I do feel tons better, but I just don't like how much I'm needing it. So I could use some prayer that the specialist will be able to find a more long-term solution instead of band-aid remedies. Hello, Kelly. Thank you. My evening actually is a little chaotic. The place that we're pet sitting for has a really sweet dog, but he's had some bathroom problems, and I'm having to wait while his bed gets cleaned in the washing machine. Thank you, Jim. It is nice to be back, and I have missed all you guys too. And I appreciate that. My back pain is just... when I'm not moving and I'm in the right position, my pain level is usually a 2 or a 3. But lately it's been around a 5 or a 6. A lot, especially today. So I'm feeling like I would benefit from a spine transplant if such a thing were possible. It's just really hard to want to upload and be in front of a camera when the pain is so bad that you're having to smoke several times a day just to manage it. My disability case is still pending. They got all my records now and my latest x-rays, which are quite apparent that I do not have a normal, healthy spine. So that's fun. My brother is doing great with his new job, doing what Matt used to do at PG&E, and he's enjoying it. So I'm happy that he's having a good time up there. And yeah, Jim, back pain is the worst. I mean, if your feet hurt, you can put them up. If your hand hurts, you just don't use it, but you're always having to do something with your back. It's pretty hard to do anything without using the back muscles. I have not gotten any scam calls recently that were worth recording. And I know many of you who subscribed to me did so because of those scam baiting videos. It's just, I haven't gotten very many lately. I have a feeling they know who I am. And so they're not calling me. And Kelly, yeah, I can take Advil or Tylenol, but it doesn't really do a whole lot for me. It's a deep muscle pain from my back muscles being strained because of the way my spine curves. So I get the unfortunate feeling that this is going to be a lifelong issue, but at least I know that the one medicine that really seems to help is legal here. So I don't have to worry about suffering for no reason or getting addicted to narcotics, which could be a whole lot worse. What else? Matt and I are really excited for Halloween. We've already picked out our costumes. And our costumes are basically us wearing bathrobes with huge pockets that'll be filled with butterscotch candies and little caramels and crinkled up tissues hanging out. I'm going to use a cane. He might use a cane too, and we're going to use silver hairspray on our hair. So we're basically going to try to glimpse into our futures as older people. So that should be pretty fun. I've been watching a lot of videos on old age makeups and how to do it. And I think with my mom's help, I could pull it off. But I'm just looking forward to wearing a bathrobe and fuzzy slippers and warm pajamas. So I will be one of the most comfortable people on Halloween. And what else? I'm sorry if I seem really scattered, you guys. It's just a lot's been going on and it's hard to process it all at once. On a personal note, my family could use a little more prayer. My dad's been having some more stress going on, so he could use prayer that he'll find healthy ways to manage that stress. Hey, Sai. It has been a while, and it is good to see you again. I see there's a whopping 5 of you right now. Since I'm waiting for laundry to be done before I can take the dog I'm watching out for one more potty run, then I figure I'll just sit here and chat with you guys while I wait, and he's out cold. Hello, enjoy it, bro. I appreciate the sympathy. It's just back pain is one of the cards that I was dealt. I accept it and I can handle it, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. And Jim, I have not brought him any toys because he doesn't really seem the energetic type. He's more of the, I want to socialize with you for a few minutes and then I'm going to go back to bed. Because I know that you're here, I'm not by myself, so I'll sleep better. And so I am confident everything will be alright. It's just frustrating waiting for things to improve. I'm sure all you here can relate to that feeling. enjoy it, bro, I would say in the very neutral, relaxed position I'm in right now, it's about a 1. But if I try to sit upright or bend forwards to reach my shoes, it feels like my back is going to spasm out and shoot up to a 6 or a 7 if I'm not careful. And because I am on the job at the moment, I'm not able to take the medication that has proven most effective right now. But the couch I'm reclining on is pretty comfortable, so I'm okay at the moment. I just didn't think that at 28 years old I would feel like I have the body of a 70-year-old with arthritis. But it could be worse somehow. Yeah, enjoy it, bro. It is pretty painful, but it could always be worse. I don't know if I told any of you this story, but once in high school, for my 18th birthday, we went up to the mountains and we went sledding down them. But I made the mistake of going on a plastic disc and not an inner tube or an actual sled. And we also made the mistake of picking the day after it had rained on the fresh snow. So I really screwed my back up then and was on bed rest for 2.5 weeks. So that was not a fun time. Enjoy it, bro. Hope you sleep well. It was really nice chatting with you. And I just want to let all 6 of you know that I do want to be more active on here. It's just really hard when I either have severe pain distracting me or I'm feeling affected by my medicinal cannabis. And I don't want to look like a moron on camera. So I will try to upload more. And I did find a strain of cannabis that doesn't have as much THC. It's the CBD strain. And it does help a lot. It's just not as convenient to use it because I don't have the vape form of it right now. And I don't always like smelling like the smoke when I come in the house. So I appreciate that. I've had anxiety get to me too, feeling like I'm letting down the few of you that are interested in my life and who enjoyed chatting with me. It's just not always easy to hit the go live button when you're not in the right frame of mind for it, or when there's nothing really interesting to talk about. If you guys want, feel free to ask me any questions, and I will do my best to answer them. But family-wise, we're doing good. Everyone is healthy, and we're just taking each day as it happens. And I'm really looking forward to when it gets cold enough to wear my big, oversized coats. Here in Central California, the weather is pretty nice. It's hitting highs around 70. So I don't feel like I'm gonna die from walking outside due to heat exhaustion anymore, which is really a nice change. And it's not freezing cold yet either. So weather-wise, I'm about as happy as I can be. And I was told I should get an answer about my disability case in November or December. So I'm mentally counting down the days till I get my answer, while also trying not to drive myself crazy by counting down the days till I get the answer. I don't know if that made sense or not, but it did in my head. Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were in the UK. 5 a.m. is very early. I am... He just snored a little. I am by no means a morning person, so usually I'm up no earlier than 9:30. With my insomnia, it's pretty hard to fall asleep before 1 or 2 in the morning. And I usually run my best if I get 9 hours of sleep or more. Some people who find mornings easy don't understand and they would call it lazy. But it's just proof that not everyone is on the same biological clock, the same rhythm of sleep and times of being awake. I see there are 4 of you here. Do you other 3 have anything that you would like to ask or talk about? Because I'm pretty much just sitting here bored out of my mind, waiting for laundry. Hey, babe.
What's up?
Do you want to be seen on camera or are you shy? I'm live streaming right now. I've got 4 watchers.
I'm gonna look like I'm drugged out. Calm down.
Alright. My husband is awake. I will scoot closer so that we can both be in frame. Alright. Sigh. Yeah, I do talk to myself a lot. There have been times when you have looked at me like I was crazy because I was asking and answering my own questions.
Dude, I have full conversations with myself. I'm a little crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, gym sleep is very important. We just got a new mattress topper that's 4 inches thick. And that's helped with my back problems. It's just my back is, for lack of a better term, a real bitch. I try hard to not sleep wrong or be too inactive, but my back just does what it wants, and apparently it wants to hurt all the time. Why don't you tell them about your wisdom tooth removal? I'm sure they would like to hear about that.
It sucks.
What was your initial thought when you heard that you were not going to be sedated?
Is this explicit? Or no?
No, this is just chatting freely.
And I feel good. I hated it. The dentist, I'm not gonna call him a doctor, he doesn't deserve to be called that. The jerk, I know how they can do stuff. Instead of numbing it before even the needle, he did it at the same time. Usually they swab it with some
Numbing agent?
yeah, to numb it, and then they get the shots in there. Because I had 6 shots in my mouth, and then I had like 3 more, because I still felt the pain.
Mm-hmm.
So he did the swab, jammed the needle in there, and he didn't just like slow. No, he pushed hard. I felt the immediate pressure of it. It hurt. And
So 0 out of 10 would not recommend.
tip for everyone: get a pair of pliers and just rip out your own wisdom teeth. That goes double for kids.
Or at least make sure that you live in a 420 friendly state and have a medical card. That has proven to be the most effective medicine for you.
You're not supposed to smoke with this.
No. Do you want to tell them the funny way? Or should I?
There is multiple ways to get cannabis, and there's multiple ways to get medicated. I, for one, kept my mouth closed.
Oh, Jim can't believe that you were awake for an extraction.
Oh yeah, it sucked.
He would have been sedated, but
Our insurance didn't cover it.
We're on Medi-Cal right now, and we went to Western Dental.
Oh.
And it would have cost us an extra $800 out of pocket for the sedation. So that's why, unfortunately, he had to be awake for the whole thing.
I should have made payments.
Well, maybe next time if you need another wisdom tooth removal.
I don't think it works like that.
Well, if your other wisdom teeth become problematic, then
I don't have other wisdom teeth. I just had the one. Well, I'm good. Oh, I can't yawn. It stretches the muscle and it hurts. But what they just say?
the that's a good reason to not get sedated. Not having $800.
Mm-hmm.
It's really easiest if you have the money.
So he was rough. It sucked. Extraction. Like, oh my gosh, dude. He was like shoving on my head, like pressing hard, hard. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
It looked
And
yeah, it looked horrible.
like from a different perspective, and if it was outside of the dentist, it would have looked like I was getting mugged and someone was trying to strangle me to death. But
It probably felt like it too.
yeah, that's what freaked me out the most. I was already nervous about it. I was nervous about it, even thinking I was gonna be under.
Yeah. Yeah, when I had all 4 wisdom teeth pulled, I was 22. I had better health insurance than I do now. So I was fully sedated. They gave me the gas. And according to my brother, when mom got me home, I looked like one of the Vietnamese women that got raped and beaten in Gran Torino. So I didn't have a good reaction to it. But they gave me Percocet after, which made me sleep 2/3 of each day away. So my recovery was pretty mild. But you're a faster healer than I am, in general.
Yesterday, it was a great amount of pain. My what is it? Antibodies or white blood cells or some crap. My for what is it?
Your tolerance?
Tolerance, immunity.
Yeah.
Because of my tolerance or immunity, whatever the heck it is, medicine doesn't quite work that well on me. I
No, unfortunately.
like nothing works as well as it should. I think my liver processes it. I don't know what it is, dude, but it stopped being numb about an hour and a half after being out of the dentist. It was completely it completely went back to normal. The numbness didn't linger or anything. And as soon as that was done, that's when it really was bad. I was even thinking about going to the ER just to get some medicine. All they gave me was some generic version of
Tylenol and
Tylenol
codeine.
with codeine. And they said that's the strongest they can give. And
Yeah.
dude, that's not right, man. I was hurting.
Yeah, and for most people, that is more than enough to manage the pain, but
Not for me, dude.
yeah.
So, never said how delivered the
Yeah.
cannabis to me. So, right?
Yeah.
So the way I delivered the cannabis into my system, sadly, I did not have any edibles.
No
Not at this
edibles
time.
yet.
But so we have a dab pen. Which one was it?
I believe it was
What
the
was it?
sativa.
No, it was the indica.
Oh, the indica, yeah.
Sativa's the green one.
Oh, yeah, it's the purple one.
Yeah, the indica. I was trying to smoke an indica, so hold on.
Yeah, be very careful when yawning.
So I was trying to smoke a indica to get rid of the pain and to try to fall asleep. I felt I would have done a lot better if I was just out. So, only thinking, I'm like, you know what? They said as long as the smoke doesn't get in the mouth. So I kept my mouth closed and I inhaled. I put the pen to my nose and I breathed it in that way. Technically, the smoke never got to my mouth. I breathed it out my nose as well. I got medicated properly.
It was pretty funny Him plugging up one nostril. You farted.
I'm medicated, don't judge me.
It was funny, him plugging one nose while holding the pen up to the other and snorting like it was cocaine.
The first time as a joke, I was just,
And then he blew it out of his nose like a dragon.
mhm.
I think you even tried to bare your teeth like you were a fearsome dragon, but you couldn't move your mouth much because the pain. But it's
I should have been
yeah.
under, dude. This sucks. I honestly just wish I had the proper medications.
Yeah. I mean, smoking a dab pen through your nose isn't ideal, but when the pain is making you literally pace the floor,
No, I just think it's
yeah.
not cool that I had to resort to my own sort of medication to get
Relief.
relief of the pain that I was at.
You were a level 7 out of 10 at one point. Or 8?
8.
Yeah. Oh, hi, kitty. Hi. We have a little visitor. He is a good boy. Well, it was very nice chatting with you, Jim. I hope that you sleep well. And we appreciate that.
What?
Nate, I don't know what you are referring to.
Talking about Playboy, dude? The heck? Unless
Or
he's
is
talking
it
about
a
something
weird-
else, I don't know.
We have no idea what you're referring. Oh.
Hello.
I cannot remember this good boy's name, but he's very sweet. Oh, Playboy Cardi is a rapper? I've never heard of him. I honestly would have no idea who he is. But we both like Post Malone. We don't like Drake, though.
Okay.
The cat got comfy on my lap as I'm wearing a Grumpy Cat shirt. But this is the least grumpy cat that we have ever watched.
That cat just farted weird, man.
Yeah, Nate, his music is kind of depressing and whiny. At least I think it comes off as whiny.
Yeah, it is.
And the whole thing about him talking with underage fans, that was a little weird for me.
He would like underage pictures on Instagram as well.
Yeah, that's not quite normal behavior. Oh. You alright, honey? Alright. Well, I see there's only one of you now. Looks like everyone else is going to bed now. Or soon.
Started kind of late.
Yeah.
You started half an hour ago.
Yeah. It is currently 9:14 where we are. So it's still early evening for us. For you, not so much, maybe. Because you did just have dental surgery.
Yeah.
Oh, now there's two of you. If either of you two have any questions or want to discuss anything, go for it. We're just sitting here trying to keep ourselves entertained while we wait on the laundry to get done here before we can go home. Oh, look at that handsome little guy. You are very friendly. I can't wait till we have a cat. It'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, seems like this chat is pretty uninteresting. What are you doing? Well, I'm glad that we at least found a way to manage your pain. Even if it is snorting through your nose.
Snorting THC.
I'm just glad that.
Sounds weird, right? I did a fat old line of weeds. I did a line of the weed.
Once your mouth is better, you can have the CBD strain too. We call it diet weed because it's very low in THC content.
There's not supposed to be any THC content. It's all CBD. It's all CBD.
Yeah.
That's what makes it CBD.
Yeah. There's still only 2 people watching.
My taste buds are screaming, "Hey, you should have hot Cheetos."
That would be the worst thing for you right now.
Prison wallet style. The sad thing is, like, I'm not hungry for them, but my taste buds are craving hot Cheetos.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Sadness. They need to make hot Cheeto flavored pudding or something. I'm down for it.
I'm sure if you got the food processor and you blended it to.
Oh, I can make my own pudding. You best bet your butt I can do that. I'm a chef. I can make anything.
Well, so far there's still only 2 watchers.
I look so fat.
It's the angle. It's a bad angle.
Hello. For a second. That's how you know I'm still medicated. I don't know. For a second, my dyslexia, I'll say it's my dyslexia, got the best of me, and I thought that's how many people were in here. I'm like, whoa, you got 3,000 people on here.
That would be cool.
That's pretty cool, yo.
I don't even know how I'd handle all the comments if there were 3,000 people in the chat right now.
That's hard.
Yeah. Okay, I see there's 3 people now, so if any 3 of you have any questions or comments or any topics you'd like to discuss, we're literally just sitting on a couch, bored, wanting to socialize but not actually go out. Because it's kind of hard to want to go out when your back's killing you and your mouth is killing you.
Mm-hmm. Next time, we'll be live streaming a date that Annie and I will have. We're gonna live stream our practice at the gun range.
That will make a fun video. I'm sure it'll make a lot of people angry, but a lot of people happy.
I don't care if they get angry.
Me neither.
It's America. I have a right to have a gun. I don't give a damn.
What? This handsome little guy is saying hi too. You want to say hello? I love the little sounds that they make when they're curious and friendly. I need a new phone cover. This one.
Did you put it on while your case is still on?
No.
If you did, that's where you messed up.
I didn't do that, so I don't know why.
I saw a couple cases that I wanted. Why don't you get one? It's just like the
OtterBox?
It's like the military grade one I had.
That was a nice one.
Where it has the glass protector itself.
As part of it?
Or yeah, the thing has its own screen. You're literally trapping.
Reconnecting. Okay, still here. Alright. Still only 3 of you. And the 3 of you on here don't seem to have any topics you want to discuss or anything. So, what would you like to talk about? Or would you not want to talk?
Here are my ideas. I'm thinking about getting them patented. So don't steal them. Onion ring panko. Panko. I can't even say it right. Onion rings with hot Cheetos in them that have THC.
That would be quite an idea.
Yes, it would. You can put it in anything. You can mix it with flour if you know what you're doing. You can mix it with vegetable oil. You can mix it with butter. You can infuse it with milk. You can infuse it with alcohol. You can infuse it in
anything, basically.
If you know what you're doing, you can put it anywhere and everywhere.
Look at this cutie. Hey, cat. I love his little thumb. He's a happy little guy.
Anyone a fan of Minecraft?
How about you tell them about some of the mods you've been doing?
How about no?
You're the one that brought up Minecraft.
Yeah, because I want to see if anyone in here likes it. If there's no one here to like it, I won't comment.
Now it's down to 2.
Anyone know how to play a piano? And regardless, Annie's gonna record.
You want me to sit like this so that
You can do whatever you want.
Oh, we got 2 likes on the video now. One watcher now.
That's all you got.
Well, that was very pretty, honey. Alright, since the number of watchers is staying under 5 and no one's chatting, we may end up calling it an early night.
I want a burger. Oh, fries.
I could go for In-N-Out fries, but you should wait until it's been a few days. Because you just had it pulled yesterday. So that's not a lot of time to recover.
Doesn't even look swollen anymore. It feels swollen.
Yeah, just don't put pressure on that. Oh, there's this little guy again.
You made an older cat leave. It's not nice.
The young one's a stinker. Cute little stinker.
You guys ever heard of a Canadian barking spider?
The cats both looked at you like, what was that?
The only foods I can have make me gassy.
He's limited to pudding, applesauce, and yogurt
They're
and
trying to
Jello.
kill me. Send help.
I would love to
I
give
live
you
at 2839 South Julian Court. Please send help.
You're cute, babe.
You're gonna have to delete this. They're gonna know where we live. Send us packages. No?
You gave the wrong address, so
I
it's
know.
fine. Oh, goodness. I've been thinking about getting a P.O. box, but I don't know if enough of you would want to send anything to make the monthly fee to have one.
You can
worth
send
it.
gag gifts, or you can send something that will open on camera.
That could be fun.
We're gonna test it out, and no, we're not.
Well, if I get disability, which would be nice, we could get a P.O. box and
How
see
thick
if...
my goatee is right now. You can't even see my finger.
Yeah, you've been working on it for a few weeks now. You're definitely not one of those men that can't grow facial hair.
Mm-hmm.
Very handsome.
No lie. Don't do that stuff.
Cut it out. Alright, well, since no one's really here and chatty, we're gonna sign off. Petting the cat that's right there. He's a nice little boy. Very chill. But alright, we're gonna sign off, you guys, but it was nice chatting with you. And maybe we'll do another live stream chat tomorrow. We'll just have to see how the day goes. But you giving them the smolder or the where are my glasses? That smolder though.
Whichever places.
Alright, well. It's nice chatting with you guys. We'll keep you posted.
Peace.
Bye.